We're going to Fancy Pants Town. I put on jeans for this stream. I'm like, whoa, I gotta be looking spiffy for the crew. So I put on my jeans. And so here I am, because normally I'm just wearing yoga pants 24/7, like a cartoon character wearing the same thing every day. And I'm fine with that. I'm so comfortable with that. Welcome, everybody. We're going to play some Would You Rather tonight. It was really, I couldn't decide what to do. And I'm like, what a better idea, there is none, to play Would You Rather, where we have to make decisions all day because I can't decide anything on what to do. So I felt like it was very poetic, went hand in hand, smooch on smooch, on a wedding day, and they're on the aisle. Don't know who. I've lost the plot already. Welcome, everybody. When I play Would You Rather, I need everybody to know I play a little bit of devil's advocate. I really like to get into the meat of it, into the thick of it. Oh my god, welcome everybody. So we're gonna look at every single angle until you're like, oh my god, can I turn this off? My ears and eyes are bleeding, and I'll say okay, but I'll be sad. Welcome. Oh, do we all have here? We have Copper with some stars, some starry Copper NDG support team. We got Scribble, Starry, Rosachu, Red, Cobalt. Guys, the crew is here. The gang is all here. In chat, you're so little. You're so little on the screen. Hold on. I can make you... Hold on, I'm going to cut off the side a little tiny bit, but I feel like that's fine. Let me know if it's too cut off. Okay, I think we're okay. Oh gosh, that's pretty rough. Let's reset, you guys. Whoa. I gotta redo this overlay. I'm constantly redoing the overlays. You can tell that I have a gajillion of them. Hold on, everybody. This might take a little bit. Ooh, make it a little bit bigger. There we are. Alrighty, that's good. Hello. Okay. Copper says, Jade, I love your video. Well, you were just in time. You were going to be in we're going to have a video in real time here. So welcome, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, as per usual, I'm going to mess chat around just a little bit more just because I have no self-control. Hello. Okay, I don't want to start with this one because I had time to pre-think, premeditate, plan my plan of attack. So I don't want that. I want to go in fresh as a baby. So we're going to restart. Are you ready? We're going to do polls in the chat here. Let me set that up beside me. So I should be able to put the polls up in real time. So let's have a little refresh and jump right into it. Alrighty. So for our first Would You Rather, let me strike up a poll. So we'll do left for white and black for right. Does that made so much perfect sense. I can't even see how anybody would get confused. Or I guess I could just do white or black. That probably works, hey? Also, I'm pretty sure Austin's just about to burst in the door like Superman. Okay, so we got live one life. Well, actually, next time we'll do A and B. I feel like it's easier. Live one life that lasts 1,000 years, or live 10 lives that each last 100 years. This is big. Big picking into it when we don't have to. In knee-jerk reaction, I go to live 10 lives that last 100 years each. However, couple things. Do we hold on to the memories, the knowledge, the you from the previous lives, or are we getting a blank slate baby every single time you come out as a babe and you're like, wow, I've never seen this planet ever before in my life, when in fact you've gone 7 times? If that's the case, I don't know about that. One life that lasts 1,000 years. Okay, we gotta put some parameters. The parameters are: you do not become a 1,000-year-old body because you would just be dust. And you remember from the 10 years, or you can live one life as a, we'll say, 25-year-old. Which one? This one's hard. Okay, actually, no, it's not. Because I feel like if we do live 10 lives, if we can keep our memory, that's better. You're going to be suspicious. If you're living one life, people are going to know you're quote-unquote immortal. People are going to do science on you. People are going to want to experiment. They're going to want to open you up and take a look at your, where your heart lives. And I don't want that, because I do need that. So I'm thinking, you guys are looking like on the right side as well. So yeah, I think we'll see what comments are saying. Oh, Sunny, welcome, Sunny. I gotta take my headphones off. No, I can't see my eyes. No, I want them back on. They're my emotional. Can you tell I'm a hot mess? Welcome, Sunny, but also take care, Sunny. It was good to see you even briefly. We love Sunny. Oh, and Copper. Oh, everybody, the gang, the crew. Queen says, do you get to keep your memories if you pick the 10 lives? I think, okay, chat, I think that's the way we're gonna do. However, the only thing is you do lose about, at least, 12 years, because I guess, or let's say 18. You lose 18 years every year. And additionally, once you hit, like, no offense to any 94-year-olds in the chat, but once you hit that, that's kind of like, and do you have to die every time? There's so many things to think about. If we're just gonna, the logistics are messing me up. This one's too confusing, I think. Voidheart said, a single life inside an organism that's going to start rotting sooner rather than later. The last 100 years, believe it. That's what we're saying. Do you just keep the same body? I think this one's too much. I think we're gonna go with the knee jerk of 25 or the 75% with the right one, simply because the logistics make this question far too confusing. So we're going with that. Let's see what the general public say. And while I start up this poll, I'm just gonna do A and B. I feel we're all smart cookies. We'll know what that means. I'm the one who's gonna get confused. Okay, let's see. Huge. Oh my god, see, actually we had pretty similar stats, so we're, oh my god. Oh god, okay, here's the next one. So, we won that last one, we were with the majority. Okay. Face a zombie apocalypse or face a robot apocalypse? This is bad because there's so many little things. I'm scared. And here's full honesty, full transparency. In any case of an apocalypse, I will be the first one out. I will be one of those faceless zombies. You know when they're like in a shopping mall and there's gajillion zombies? I am not main character energy whatsoever. I'm slow when it comes to moving. I don't run very fast, and I'm too trusting in the sense of somebody's going to give me a food, I'll say hell yeah, and then I'm zombified. So I'm going to be a zombie. Robots, I feel like if the robots are hell-bent on destroying human, like, civilization, well, that's no good. But what if the robots want to help us in a happy world? I feel like I'd rather, but okay, on the off chance I somehow skedaddle away from some zombs, I feel like I could tuck away somewhere maybe cold, a little bit chilly, and outlive them, because zombies are going to start to, like, their arms and stuff are going to pop off eventually. No, I don't think they can, like, stick them back on like starfish. It says zombie. That's true, we do have experience. We've been playing a lot of 7 Days to Die. That's a good point, actually. But if I'm alone in the zombie apocalypse, I'm SOL to the max. If I have my crew with me, they're going to keep me alive. Let's be very real, I will just be there for comedic relief, and even then that's stretching it. But I think I want to go zombie apocalypse. Let's see what you guys are saying. Oh, it's a 50-50 split. Interesting. Okay, well, I need to read some of these comments here. Claudia says, face a zombie apocalypse. We've seen the movies and stuff. We can prepare. True. That is true. I have only seen, like, one robot apocalypse, I think. What's the one with Will Smith and the dog? That's iRobot? That's it. No. Yes. I don't know what. No, I Am Legend. No, I think those are zombies again. Well, now zombies are just, they're taking over. Maybe we should pick the robot apocalypse. They don't have as much representation. Voidheart makes a stellar point. Shotgun can't break through steel, but can through dying flesh. That is actually huge, because if the chances are the weapon I have gonna be something I can find, a hammer, at fork, something small, and that I'm gonna be like, there's no way I have access to anything, YouTube friendly, nothing super violent. Canada, we don't even think those exist actually. But then also, I'm just a little guy, so if I have a hammer or a stabby thing, that is going to be more effective than I'm gonna poke a robot in the chest and he's gonna laugh like Pillsbury Doughboy and smack me across the room. Zombie probably do the same, but it'll get squishy, and I'll have some shots in on him. I don't think I have any chance against the robot, so I think I'm gonna go with zombie apocalypse. Chat, what are we thinking? Claudia says robots are smart, the zombies aren't. First of all, Claudia, I'm gonna have to ask you to send an apology to all the zombies in the chat. They're weeping right now, but I agree with you. Sunny says, my skill set is more geared toward facing a robot apocalypse, so I think the zombie variation would just cause more physical pain upon my imminent death. Sunny, you brought up something that it was kind of on that same vein. You're dealing with emotional damage in a zombie apocalypse. I'm running around, there's cousin, I can't think of my cousin's name, there's cousin Fred, and I'm like, oh my god, I haven't seen you since last year, and he's going, brains. I'm like, man, you sound very similar to how you were before, but now you're actively trying to eat me. Don't like that. And I'm gonna have emotional damage to dispatch Fred. But I still think I'm gonna go with zombies. I do. Yep. What do you guys think? It's 50-50, so it looks like your boy gets to make the executive decision. And we do call this indecisiveness the stream, the channel. So I'm gonna go with that. We'll see what we're feeling. Roz, emotional damage. That's what I'm that. Oh my god. See, 69% says the zombie. Hold on, nobody vote yet. Nobody vote yet. I gotta end the poll and put it back up. Hold on, I'm slow on my duty here. One moment. Okay, so A or B. Let's see what we did this one last stream, so I'm skipping past it. Sorry. Oh, we also did that one last stream. Okay, here we go. Start poll. Okay, so our next one we have here for your consideration. Have to walk on all fours wherever you go. Have to hop on one foot wherever you go. I feel like okay, for 100% sure it's B, because if you have the utilization of a cane, a crutch, something that you can help hop along, then you're making move, you're making progress, you're going at a fair speed, right? You go all fours, you're getting like not very much speed. You're gonna hurt your knees maybe if you don't. Well, I guess you could like prepare. You could have like knee pads and stuff. But I feel like also like there's gonna be more questions. Like if you walk into a bank like that, I feel like they're calling the cops. If I'm hopping in with a crutch, they're letting me go to the front of the line. So I think personally, hop on one foot just for the logistics of everything. I think. Yeah, walking on all fours is fun. I do like that, and I do that every time I go up my stairs. But unfortunately, in the outside world, plus I'm gonna get rocks on my hands, pebbles. I live on my driveway is gravel. I'm gonna get little stones on me, and I don't want that at all. So, Justine said it would definitely break something with B. LMAO. That's true. If you have like nothing to help you, I feel like you'd get good at it after a while though. Like maybe like a weekend you'd have some bumps, bruises, but you could like put on a helmet and like a pillow across your chest. But going forward, I feel like you'd slowly your one leg would be super strong. Cobalt says, personally, I gotta go with black. Just think my spine would forgive me. That's a good point. You would hurt. Oh, I didn't even think about your back would hurt so much after being like bent over like that all day. Like, oh yeah. Void Heart said, hopping on a single foot isn't healthier than walking on all fours. I don't know. Like, mind you, I haven't spent a good amount of time doing either of those things. But I just think for me personally, I would find, and maybe different people are like, maybe somebody would be more comfortable in either direction. But me personally, I think if I had to choose, I'm about speed, and I am not built for anything. Period. The end of that. Babies crawl on all fours. That's true. Roslyn. That is, I don't know. Am I allowed to say Ros? How do we feel about that? I feel like that's fine. That's true. I have beaten a baby in a foot race though. So, I mean, babies are kind of, I don't want to say it out loud, but they're kind of stinkers. So that's, you know, what can you do? Rozzy. Okay, very good. Just wanted to be sure. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with also, ooh, Claudia says you can't carry things if you're on all four. I feel like you maybe put something in your mouth, but like, what if you're carrying like hot sauce? I don't know why that's the first thing I could think of. Or what if you're carrying something ideally you wouldn't want to put in your mouth? Okay. Alrighty. I think we're gonna go with A. It's looking like that. Actually, hold on, let me end the poll and hit A and see. Oh, I should have seen how much the poll was. Oh, it'll tell me. 41%. Oh shoot, I picked the wrong one. Okay, I did. I misunderstood. A in my head is because that felt like the correct. Okay, I'm sorry. I messed that one up royally. Who am I? Who put me in charge? Somebody hold my hand. I do not have this. Okay, here's another one. Okay, let's see. Start a poll. We got A, we got B. Let's go. Alrighty, have your home infested with rats. Have your home infested with snakes. I am a friend to rats. I like rats a lot. I also like snakes. I think like there's nothing wrong with snakes. I just really like rats. However, I feel like there's so many little things. My knee-jerk reaction is rats. However, they don't have a great reputation of not carrying the plague when they're infesting people's houses. Not that I'm saying. I mean, if I could get the rats to very gently, kindly, politely line up very, very carefully at the door, and I could give them a little shower, give them a little pat down, scrub them dry, give them a little towel, let them dry for a little bit, and then take the grossness away, we could get that to work. That would require a lot of convincing and a lot of cheese or something that they enjoy. I don't think I'm a rat whisperer in that sense, but so there's that. And then when I think snakes, Can we just assume it's like the snakes that would be around? Because if I had a bunch of like rattlesnakes here, rattlesnakes don't live where I am. I don't think. I'd never actually thought about that. I hope not. I've never been cautious enough to know. So I've been living life assuming there's no rattlesnakes around me, but that could be a fatal flaw. I think if it's out of the two, if we're going to like what's here it's just gonna be garter snakes. And they're just friends. They're little. I feel like snakes could get into more confusing places, like they're in drains, they're in like the fridge's pipes. I'm not sure. Rats I feel like are also going to cause damage. They're going to be chewing, they're going to be getting their little rat hands on things, and they're just going to be playing tricks on me all day. With the snakes, no offense to snakes, they do not have that hands to do such nefarious actions. Can snakes like chew? Okay, rewind. Nobody, don't take it out of context. Yes, they can. Well, can they chew? Well, they like swallow things. Maybe they can't chew. Why would they need to chew? I don't know anything about snakes. I just know they're long. So with the snake, are they known to like cause damage to houses? I don't think so. I feel like they're just like I'm a little snake and they're slithering around, but they themselves are not like digging into your house. They like that's what I'm saying, Ross. I don't think a snake doesn't need to chew. So I mean, he can't swallow me. Well, maybe a really big snake. I should hope not. Really, really big snake. I don't want to think about that. Snakes are harmless in houses. Okay, I'm gonna go with snakes. But I'm kind of cheating. I think on this one is they're not poisonous snakes. They're just like the snakes that would be here. Because if it's rattlesnakes, man, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna get bite in the butt, and I'm not gonna wake up. So I don't want that. But I don't think that that's the case. So plus, I feel like if it was, you could I don't know. I feel like rattlesnakes are used for like poison, the anti-venom. So you could have a little farm. You can milk them with their mouth on the paper in the cup. You know what I'm talking about? I hope you do, because otherwise that is very odd. Okay, yeah, so I'm thinking, it was a pretty good split, but it's looking like more for rats this time around. Let's read comments. Voidheart said, rat poison is easier to access than snake poison. I don't think there is snake poison at all, so that's true. Here's the thought though, Void. What if we put, now this is a little sad. Speaking of, Goob's on her she just found one of the toy mice. Get a Goob. She's getting ready for the extermination. What if we put the rat poison in a ethically gotten mouse who is now in mouse heaven and fed it to the snakes? I feel like I would prefer snakes just because of where I live, but somebody in Australia, they might have scary snakes. So we'll go with A, and that's what chat says. So with A we go. Oh my god, A knew it. A's got 63%. Okay, next poll. Okay, we've got an enemies to lover plotline unfolding before our eyes. Okay, be stranded on a deserted island alone. Be stranded on a deserted island with someone you hate. 100%. I'm going with somebody I hate for many reasons. One, they're gonna get Stockholm syndrome, and I will make them love me. But also, that's just a big friendship waiting to happen. If I feel like, well, I don't know. Me personally, I don't think I know anybody that I hate enough that I wouldn't be able to put my difference aside so that we could eat a coconut together, because I don't know what I'm doing, period, let alone when I'm stranded on a desert island. Not at all. I know there's sand. That's about the beginning and end of that. Goob, get him. Get it, Goob. Get that mouse. I don't know if you can hear it back there. But I feel like we could learn to love. We could put our differences aside, because it's not that this person is just there to spite you. They're trying to live too. So your cooperation hinges on your chance of survival hinges on your cooperation. So hopefully they're not just little trolls. If that's the case, we're SOL. But I'm thinking we have to be with somebody we hate, just because it's goofy, and plus I don't think I could be alone for that long with my thoughts. I would go absolutely crazy within 20 minutes of hitting the sand. So I think it has to be, and again, you're probably going to learn to like them, and if not, I'm sure you could set aside your differences. Plus, I don't know, you could still connect with a person without talking to them. You could just sit on the beach and look at stuff like a rock or a snake, maybe from the house. You're like, wow, that reminds me of the time my house got infested with snakes. And then you bond. They're like, oh my god, my house was infested by rats. And then you smooch. Unless that's weird, then you don't hate them. I don't know why I went friends to... Anyways, what's chat saying? Chat saying, Starry Night went... Okay, Starry Night, this is not what you meant, but maybe it is, but this is so funny. Starry Night says, B, more food. Starry, I like where you're coming from. I'm gonna be going the opposite way from where you're coming from, though, because it sounds like you might be hungry. But hopefully you mean you can gather food together. If not, Power to you. Honestly, power to you. Bring some ketchup, though. Oh my god. Claudia says, yes, you may hate them, but you're not alone. You have someone to help you with things. Claudia, that's exactly where my mind went. Indigo Coco says, considering who the people I hate are, I would absolutely rather be alone. Hey, that's fair. That is totally fair. A means more food. You don't have to share. Scribble? Yeah, very good counterpoint. But I feel like you could also double your... Okay, but what if the person, like, is, like, refusing to do... You could, here, get this. You could take the island, take a big old stick, draw a line down the island, and then that's your side of the island, that's my side of the island, and then something happens and we start laughing, and then we put a little toe over the line and we begin our beautiful friendship. Oh my god, you got you're going so dark, you guys. You can get rid of someone you really, really hate, which is no one here to see. We're going in a very dark. Guys, are you fine? Lazy says, if I got stranded on a desert island with the person I hated, I would let them do that's a good point. I would let them do the risky thing so I could stay alive longer. Just saying. Yeah, you know what? You go ahead and climb up that coconut tree. I'm for sure I saw a pack of Skittles up there. You go, I'll stay here and catch you if you fall, but just throw the Skittles down before everything. It's priority number one. And then they go up there, and if they fall, such is life. So I think Madagascar. Oh yeah, I haven't seen Madagascar in so long. They made that sushi look so good. They had no right, and then they just kept making Madagascars. But that's fine. Oh, Holly, welcome. Okay, so it's looking like chat is in agreement with me. We're gonna do stranded on a deserted island with someone you hate. I agree. What if we did a real big flip? What if it was a desert island? Now we're talking. Then I'd want to be alone so I can eat more tiramisu all on my own. Okay, end that. That was a good one. Okay, and the poll, and 70-30. We also, ooh. Okay, we got another interesting one. Okay, A and B, and start the poll. Okay. Never have to wait for anything. Never have to work for anything. If you've played these games with me in the past, I'm very money motivated, and I'm always looking for a way to make a quick buck in these scenarios. And I have thoughts on both scenarios. Because if you're like, I would like $1 million, I'm going to sit here for $1 million. If you don't have to wait, it's right there. Because otherwise you're just going to wait. If you're like, I want $1 million, then, Also, if I was like, I would like to work, I'm working to get $1 million. Boom, there it is in your hand. I think either way, you can exploit this. I think overall, though, never have to work for anything would provide you a lot of spare time, which would give you the option to wait for things, and not be as stressed. So I think it's got to be B personally, because to wait, I mean, yes, it is very exciting when you go through the Tim Hortons drive-thru and the person in front of you only has one coffee. You're like, hell yeah, and away you go, and you're there speeding up process, 5 minutes tops. However, I can deal with that if I don't ever have to go to work again. Not that I don't love doing this YouTube thing. I love it. However, wouldn't it be just so nice if I could snap my finger and there's a video? That would be mint. So good. So I'm going to go with B. It's looking like, 31% say A, 69% say B. Let me read some of your comments here. Holly says, actually, let me have a little drink here. One moment. Would you like some ginger ale ASMR? Oh, you can't really hear it. It's not fizzing. Okay, sorry about that. I tried. Where did that go? Holly said, I don't mind waiting that much, to be honest, as someone who had to wait 20 minutes earlier. That's a thing, and I feel like you would learn to appreciate it. If you're not working for anything, you have a lot of spare time. You can enjoy the simpler things in life. Plus, could you still wait for things? Because if you now have that option taken away for you, I don't know, maybe some things are worth waiting for. Red says, I don't know which one to choose, so I'm going to choose 2 at the same time. Press B. Good choice. I think that's where we're leaning. Lazy said, I would rather work to feel like I earned it more than just having all what I wanted, but I would feel like I didn't. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't really think of the negatives. I think I'm still with B. Cobalt says, surface level, I'm tempted to go for B. Oh, look at you guys are like on the same wavelength. I feel like working for your goals can make you feel better when you achieve it in the end. Probably go with A. You guys are making me toss and turn, but I think I'm still on B. Okay, last one here. Scribble says, not having to work towards thing kind of negates a lot of things in life. What are you supposed to do if everything gets handed to you all the time? You lose a lot of the important skills. That's true. That's a good point. Okay, hang on. the benefit of being, I feel like I could be real rich with that second one. Because if I didn't have to work for anything and I could just get money, I feel like it's, okay. There's a lot of you guys on the same wavelength. That's a tough one. I don't know which one I vote, so I'm just gonna go with you guys. And it's 33% A, 67% B. We'll see what the general public says. That was almost exactly the same as us, man. We have our this one's boring. Sorry, we're skipping past that one. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm skipping past something I don't want to do. Ooh, okay, hold on. Here's a good one. In the poll. Okay. The next question. Oopsies. Oh god, I'm making a Q&A. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. We need ones to discuss, you see. That's why I can skip past them. If I have any choice, that's what it is. Okay. Have been born 10 years earlier or have been born 10 years later? Oh, chat, you're so with me. 10 years later, baby. There's certain things that I feel like I would have a leg up if I was born 10 years later, but I don't want to be boomer. Not that I would be still far away from being a boomer. However, like as fast as technology is going, with everything's going the way that it is, the generation, like the people who are younger than me or the generation under me are so smart and they're so capable with like technology and so capable with like social skills. Obviously, you know, with it, there's certain things here and there. I'm not going to get on a soapbox, but I do think that they're like a brilliant generation that will make super big strides, and I would love to be, not that I'm still young. It makes me sound like I'm 700 years old. No, I am still young. However, I just think that I would love to be younger and see more of technology. 10 years isn't too much anyways, but I definitely would like to be 10 years younger. Or I would like to be born 10 years. Oh, wait, I'm flipping this around in my head. Been born 10 years earlier or 10 years later. I'd like this one. I would like to be born 10 years later. Okay, I see. Yes. Okay, no, I still stand by it. Yeah, let's see. Dang it, torn on that one. It is a tough one. B, because we would have more technology. And you know what, Red? That's exactly where my mind went. Yes, I'm sure, you know, if I was born 10 years ago, could probably afford a house. I could probably, you know, afford to support myself. That's all good and well. But what if we have 3D Mario Kart? Come on, priorities, people. And I think we already do. I think I meant VR Mario Kart. Scribble says 10 earlier. I might have had a better connection with my family based on the time. Oh, I didn't actually. Oh, my parents would be older. That's fine. I'm fine with that. They're still young, and I'd have a lot of things figured out and ready to be on my own. That's true. Okay, I see where you're coming from. Justine says, shoot, I'd like 10 years earlier just to experience more of the 90s. That's a good point. Yes. I'm a 90s baby myself, and like, I was born in the 90s, but I wasn't really old enough, super old. Like, if anything, I'd say my like ability to think and function as a human being and breathe air came in the 2000s. Before that, I was just like a piece of sludge. But after that, then I could be like, wow, a Power Ranger. So I think in that regard, it would be cool to see more of the 90s, but also, I mean, I don't know. I feel like the world was kind of crappy. But I don't know. I definitely think with the way that, no, I still think 10 years. I would like to be younger, 10 years younger. Claudia says, think how expensive with things if you're born 10 years. That is a good point. Inflation's kicking all of our butts. Everybody cry. I know I'm sobbing. So I don't know. No, nobody cried. I don't know why I went so negative. No, everybody happy smiles. But yeah, I don't know. I still think technology is going to take us to a place that is going to be mind-blowing, mind-boggling going forward. I mean, 10 years. Yeah, I still think 10 years. Mind you, I really wouldn't be dating Austin. That would be very illegal. But, okay. Now, I'm just going to assume my entire world goes back 10 years. Okay. It's looking like, a majority is lazy. I'm sobbing all day about inflation. Oh my god, true. I tried to buy freaking bread yesterday, and by that I meant not yesterday at all. It was quite a while ago, and I was like, I just about swallowed my entire tongue. Okay, so it's looking like A has come ahead with 53%. I would go B, but that's okay. I'm one, if not with the people, so we will go with A. Wow. Wow. I was not expecting it to be that far of a split. Interesting. Okay, we kind of just did this one with the whole island thing, so we're going to skip past this one. Okay. That's okay. These are boring. Ooh. I'm going to skip past this one. Oh, here's a good one, and I have thoughts on this. I have big thoughts on this. Oopsies. Sorry I'm skipping past them. I'm just a little guy, and sometimes I just want to talk about other things. I don't want to talk about body odor. Okay. Here we have eat only pizza for a year, eat only sushi for a year. This is very important. This is actually the most important thing. And I have so many thoughts. I know we're talking about inflation, but that's peanuts compared to pizza. Bars, kind of, not really. We just got alliterations. My thoughts on this are, if you're not picking pizza, now hang on, I've changed my mind. No, I haven't. Yes, technically I am changing my mind on the thought of whether or not I'm going to change my mind, and I feel like we're going too many layers deep. It is mindception, thoughts, decisionception, deception. I need to focus here. I think the thing here, only pizza or only sushi, we have to think like a team, because if we pick, both of these can be adjusted. However, if I have a sushi in front of me, you're betting your entire allowance that I'm putting soy sauce on there. I'm a soy sauce fiend. In fact, I could drink it if I wouldn't explode. But the thing is, I would add my sodium intake would be so I can't think, what is the word, this DM? I don't know, but I would be dead in a sodium casket, because I would be eating so much. That said, I know that you can do like different kinds of sushi, but I also feel like you can do so many different kinds of pizza too. You could do cheese pizza. You could do double cheese pizza. You could do like dessert pizza. You could do like really healthy pizza. I think that pizza is very versatile of a format in which to put ingredients together. And as long as the definition of pizza is loosey-goosey, we can make that work. We could get some vegetables in and have a smile on our face. Hell, we could even put sushi on the pizza. Mind you, could you turn pizza into a sushi? Fruit pizza. That's a good point. Fruit pizza. I've had that. They had it at Pizza Hut for a while there. It was like apple. Oh, don't get me started. They used to have, I don't know if they still have this, but they would have pizza buffet at Pizza Hut. Hello, 911. Whoever decided that as a CEO needs a raise, and then also needs to just get a second raise. They need all the money and all the free pizza. Do you think the CEO of Pizza Hut can walk into any Pizza Hut and just eat for free? Surely they would. And would you be that well known in any company? If you're the very top of the company, would you be well enough? Because if there's been times that I've worked in retail, and if the CEO came up to me and they're like, I'm the CEO of, pretend I work at Pizza Hut. I am the CEO of Pizza Hut. I need free pizza. I'd be like, I am just a little guy. I don't know if you're actually the CEO. I'm not trained in this. And then you're either going to get fired for not giving the CEO pizza, or you're going to get fired for giving somebody who's not the CEO pizza. How does that work? Do they have a card? We need answers. Now I want pizza. Anybody want to get pizza tonight? Okay, focus. Claudia says, I really don't like pizza, so definitely sushi. And that's another one. This one's very based on taste. Because some people do not like sushi. Exactly. So, Goob says, I just want this mouse. How about chocolate pizza? Tiger, you're speaking my language. And it's, that's my language. Okay, I think it's looking like A is coming ahead with 71%. So, I think we'll go with that. I'm with you, fam. Oh, yeah, 64% is with it. Let's see. Oh, okay. This one I feel like is another easy one. Do we want to do this? Nah, this one's boring. Okay. Another goofy. Oh, here's a good one. I hope you don't mind me curating the questions for us. Oh, I forgot about pizza cookies, Starry. Oh, I already chose pizza, but that made me choose pizza twice. Okay, would you always have a runny, stuffy nose, or always have a mild, dry cough? Oh, my God. Talk about a problem. I think same Billy. Are you playful? She's so normally Austin's home by this time, but he's working overtime, so she's cranky. She's getting frustrated. She's like, where is my Austin? I have to entertain myself. Get it, go get it. Okay. Roz says, I live with a dry cough. Don't do it. Oh, and see, dry cough was the way I was gonna go. Because the thing with a dry cough is, I feel like if you drink water, say if you're like taking a test or like somewhere, if you have a dry cough, take a sip of water. That's gonna stop your stop your throat from hurting, even for a little bit. A stuffy nose, you're constantly like, this is gonna be gross here for a second, but you're constantly doing. And I feel like that would drive me crazy if I could nonstop. And plus, it's like your nose is gonna be all like irritated, like from wiping. Mind you, you could get not a plug. It could be they could sponsor me. They don't know who I am, just like I don't know Pizza Hut CEO. They have those tissues that have like juice in them, and by juice I mean like lotion. And you go and it's soft. So I mean, we could have big stocks in that. So I think personally I would go for the dry cough, because I feel like there's like way more things to solve it. Halls, pills, like cough syrup, cough medicine, whatever it is. Whereas stuffy nose, you just kind of have to live through it. I don't really know. Like, yeah, you can blow your nose, but that's all blowing your nose. Your nose is gonna hurt. So it's looking like B, 75%. I think I'm with you guys. I really do. I think you'd be right. That's true. You could be a warrior cat. Tiger says both are awful. I usually deal with them around this time of year. Oh, that's people with allergies right now are shaking their fists at the sky, being like, "Hey, that's just life." Oh, also with the cough, everyone would be worried you have COVID. That's true. Are we allowed to say that yet? I don't know. But I just think there's so many like. I guess it says always though. Okay, well, we'll go with the poll, and poll saying B, and I think I'm with you, poll. 77. Oh, we keep being consistently pretty close with. Let's not talk about bopping people. Okay. Man, there's a lot of food questions. That's fine, I'm hungry. Ooh, Indigo says, I'm gonna go, got 12 movies to watch. Oh my god, you better get started. That's gonna be a late night. Is there a movie? Movies, what, are like 2 hours? I guess if they're not all movies. It could be shorter than that. Could you do 12? I feel like if you're really pushed without any bathroom breaks, or take it with you on your phone. Not the point of the question. Never be able to eat your favorite food. Eat only your favorite food for the rest of your life. I feel like this is another easy one. Surely you have a second favorite food. Hang on, but if that's your second favorite food, would that automatically then... I've stressed myself out. So say your favorite food is pizza. Because you can't eat your favorite food being pizza, so it's now sandwiches. But now because that is technically your favorite food, sandwiches, does that make it impossible to eat too? But then does that open up pizza? I don't think so. I don't know. I'm feeling confused on this. I feel like a genie has taken this question. I feel like never be able to, never be able to eat your favorite food. Because as much as I make this no secret, I love sandwiches so much. It is ridiculous. I seriously dream about sandwiches. Every time I'm hungry and I'm wanting for something, just give me a sandwich. Genuinely. As long as it doesn't have tomatoes, I am happy as a duck in a pond. I don't know where a duck would be happy. But I think you would, there's other things that I really do enjoy. And yeah, my life would be cold, dark, colorless, sad, weeping on the floor always, but at least I would have a pizza. So I think it's gotta be never eat your favorite food. Wow, this is closer than I thought. Let's see what you guys think. Cobalt said this is solely personal. Oh, sorry, this is the runny nose one. Sorry, I'm going too fast. I have a runny nose. Gotta go with having a runny nose. It makes it hard for me to breathe and hard for me to not have a tissue. That's true. I guess the cough isn't really, that's more like speaking. Oh god. I would never be able to speak. You guys are like, hell yeah, pick the throat. Okay. Lazy says, I'd rather never eat my favorite food so I can still eat other food and try something new. That's true. And honestly, if you're eating your favorite food that's another loophole. If you're eating it every day, it's no longer your favorite food, does it just turn off? No, I don't. I think you lock in I think you're in a big room with a button, much like this, minus the room. Or the button. I guess you're just sitting at your desk with a computer, and you have to lock in your favorite food, and that's it. It doesn't change based on anything. So I think it's gonna be eat only. You guys are. Oh no. Oh yes. So I keep flipping them in my head. Yes, never be able to eat your favorite food, and it looks like chat's saying as well. I gotta read some of your chats here because I am falling behind. NDG support says if boba is my favorite food, does that mean that I can eat my is my favorite food? Does that mean I can eat my literal favorite food? I think you would just have to eat bobas then. Oh my god. I've never had boba tea before until me and my buddy had it before, and oh my, speaking of, that buddy was in the chat. I don't know if she's still in here, but Roz has changed my life. I want to fight her to put her in a ring and throw fists around because they're so good, and I've been dreaming of it since. And I'm like, I should have never known. But I want to go again. So Roz, let's go again very soon because I dream of it. It was so good. Anyways, focus. Okay. So, yeah, there she knows what she's done. Oh, okay. No. Focus. Okay, so it's looking like, yeah, I think everybody's agreeing with A. I think I'm in agreement. Okay, let's go. Okay, never eat your favorite food. I agree. Ooh, so does the general. Yep. Okay. Again, we're pretty close. Okay. Oh, here's another interesting one. Okay. Oh, I keep trying to pick the wrong one. Just eat a different kind of soup? I didn't think about that. Just eat a different kind of type of sandwich? My dumbass would pick sandwich and they'd be like, you could have just put, I don't know, it's a ham sandwich, but that's fine. I'm not a forward thinker, but I'm forwardly thinking about this next question. Either have a clone of yourself or be able to control someone else. Do we get to pick the person we control? And does it change? I'm just assuming that some random person popped up and they just listen to everything you say. We're just gonna go with that. I'm an actual little hooligan. And even having me in and of myself, yeah, struggle. I cannot deal with it. That's a lot of responsibility. Now I gotta feed Jaden B. I can't do that. I can't. I just can't. She's on her own, and then I'll just be like, goodbye, my son, child, sister, father. Send you into the world, and then I don't know. Maybe they could like do something cool. I don't know, but not my problem. However, if I can control someone else, I'd be like, hey, would you mind getting me a sandwich? Or that felt like a would you mind getting me a you know what, in fact, no, I can totally have a seat on the couch, let me get you a sandwich. See, look at that, it all works out. I'd still like to be able to control them to make them do my evil bidding and go like rob a bank and stuff, but you betcha I'll be giving them a sandwich. Yeah, I think I can control somebody else. I don't know what, I feel like a clone of myself would look at me and go, yeah, so what do you want me to do about it? I would be more of a problem than a solution. So I think I'm going to control someone else. And I could just say, hey, you're like, I could pull like just a, hey, you can just do whatever you want. And that's it, you know? Mila says, can you control? Can you choose who you control? Huge. Because I could go up to, apparently, I feel like I keep making jokes about Jeff Bezos, but that's fine. I'd be like, hey, I control you to give me $20. I feel like you could spare more than $20. Could you spend me $40? And he'd be like, okay, I have to. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Now I'm picking up Tim's. I'm on a Tim's kick, apparently, too. Anyways. Okay, yeah, so it's looking like we're picking be able to control someone else. I think I'm with you, fam. Let's click that. Good choice, good choice. Oh, Cal. I didn't even see you slip in. Oh, yeah, E-Dad, we're back. Okay, let's skip past that. Okay. I don't really like this one, but we'll still do it. Okay. Actually, no, let's not do that, because I don't know. That's going to be easy if I didn't have a car for a long time, so that'd be easy. Oh, I think we did that one before. We did Inventor. Let's see. Oh, I'm pretty sure we've done these before. Okay, here's a good one. I don't know, or maybe I've been playing with friends, but some of these sound so familiar. Okay, alrighty. Let's get some questions. We've got, would you rather be able to walk on water without drowning, be able to touch fire without burning? I feel... Okay, no, a huge already, fire, 100%. And the reason being is, man, would I be a good firefighter? But then, you know what? No. I'm going into burning buildings and I'm saving kittens. You know, but if I'm walking on water, cool. Neat. Oh, I guess I could like stop somebody from drowning, but even then I don't really have great upper strength, so I can't really like pull them out of the water. And unless a kitten's drowning, then I could probably do that. But can they walk on water? Because if I'm holding them now, does that bring down my weight? I don't know, but I feel like with fire, and think of the magic shows you could do. You could go up into Vegas and you could be like, wow, look at me, I'm gonna eat this sand. I gotta change the food. I'm gonna eat this sushi pizza that's on fire. If you give me $5, and I'm like, you can't do that. I'm like, bet. And then I eat it, and they're like, here's $10 because you're incredible. And also, I'm afraid of you. So I think be able to touch fire without burning. There's so many more practical things. I mean, it'd be neato if I was at SeaWorld and I could like step on the water and then all the dolphins respect me. That would be nice. I feel like just there's more utility with touching fire. You know, I could tap dance in my bathtub. That would be a new activity. I don't think anybody's done that before. So you could have that as a party trick. Could you still, Meatless, that's a good question. Could you still swim? Can you ever have a bath ever again? I don't think so. I think you would just float away or your butt cheeks would just like, or would you be like, I was talking about Oobleck recently, but would you be like Oobleck where you just like, as hard as you try, you just can't break the surface? You're like, damn it, I just want to have a bubble bath. Your little floaty duck is like, please, I want to have a bath with you. And you're like, I'm trying. And he's like, screw you, go eat fire or something. Now I think touch fire. That's sick. That's cool. Yeah. Okay, so it's looking like B is Fernpool says I'm popping in, but gotta go in a second. Well, welcome to the stream where we pick and choose for a little bit. Hi, buddy. Oh, good to see ya. Okay. Yep, I think we're gonna go with B. Let's see what they think. The poll says, woo, that was a close one, but we just did not pick the correct. I think we did this one. Let's not do that one. Ooh, okay. Alrighty, and oops, I never said what the outcome of that one was, but it was pretty 50-50, but we were like 49 to 50. We were out of the majority. Okay, next question is, also real quick, Fernpool says, the dog in the fire meme, this is fine, but it is actually fine. That's true, that's true. That you get, again, party tricks. Have the IQ of everyone in the world combined, have the wealth of everyone in the world combined. I'm going to assume that this is not taking away from them, because if you now have the IQ of everyone in the world, they can't do anything, and also vice versa. I think you will go, if you had that big of an IQ, the responsibilities to do so many thinking things, I'm not into that. Like, I want to do my own thing. I want to draw cats. I don't want to do Sudoku and, like, cure science. I don't want to do that because that seems like a job for not me, and I can't fall behind the whole thing of I don't have the brain cells, because apparently I do, but do they know I do? Plus, you just be rich. Come on, you know me. I like to make money. I'm constantly, well, I guess who doesn't like to make money? But I'm in these things. I'm always trying to be a little hooligan and trying to get money out of it. But could I cure cancer? If so, I choose A. Now, hang on, Holly. You might be able to. That's not a guarantee. But if you have the wealth of everybody in the world combined, you could put so much money into cancer research, and you could do, because like. Now, I'm not the best person in the world. Close. Could you imagine? See? No, not even close, by a landslide. But I would like to think that there are people who had the world's wealth would not pick great things. I'm sure I'd have a few splurges here and there. I'm going to buy myself a Volkswagen Beetle. That's fine. But I feel like overall I would choose majority good to do with this money, you know? So I feel like I would do good things. So I don't know. I feel like the wealth, I don't know what I'd do with the IQ. Plus, here's the thing. If I had wealth, I could spread out the duties among so many people and be like, hey, I'm going to pay you a wage. This is your job to do like all this like super good like work for the world. I don't know what it would be. I'd have to think of logistics. I couldn't do it very well because I don't have the IQ. But if you have the IQ, well, I guess you could figure out a way to do it. In any case, I feel like I'm going to delegate everything and put it to the cashola. And it's looking like you guys are in agreement. Okay. Plus, if you have that high IQ, my god, no, I wouldn't, because I can't even do this. Okay, so it's looking like we pick wealth. Good choice, people. Well, both are good points. Oh, Fern, take care, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Let's skip those. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Okay, just a lot of food ones. This one, that's okay. First one, every food you eat is too salty. Every drink you drink is too sweet. There's lots of times in life, people, like you're at a restaurant or you're at somewhere with people, with friends, and they eat something, they go, oh my god, this is too sweet for me. This is too rich for me. Often if you're eating a dessert, they're like, oh, I can't take another bite. This is too sweet for me. And then I have to politely say, oh yeah, that's really, yeah, me too. And every time I'm thinking, that is not, I could eat 10 of those. I do not, I have such a bad sweet tooth. And so I have to act like I'm not an absolute garbage can because I love sweet stuff. I think it would get like a little old, like especially, but mind you, but you could just drink water and yeah, it would suck because it would be sweet, but I feel like there's more versatility in food. Sweet would suck, but overall, I don't know, I feel like I could do a sweet water to stay alive, but to every single food too salty, I don't think so. I don't think I would be able to do that. This is just a little bit too much. Yeah. Oh, some people, Claudia, I love salt. Me when I'm smack talking with my sister, I too love salt. I'm just bouncy and enthusiastic. I can't even read, Cal. Right? Stay. Well, I just like chatting with you guys. So selfishly, you guys make my day 10 times better too. My kneecap. Okay, but count. That was for you. Sorry if that was way too close. That might have capped the mic. That was a little smooch, but apologies if that was too much. Queen says, A, because sweet water would be intolerable. And if you do not have a sweet tooth, like I have a superpower of being able to walk on water, but I don't show it off, you see. But my second superpower is nothing is too sweet. Like I genuinely cannot think of a time in my life where I'm like, yeah, this is too sweet. Like, I cannot. And I feel like maybe that's a problem. I love sweet little treats, but I've had to pretend, and I would live life, and I would no longer have to reject my sweetness, and my adoration for sweetness. I love it. So delicious. Cobalt said, I will spontaneously combust if I have to live every day with sweet water. Okay. I see. What if you eat ice cubes though? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, so it's looking like B is ahead with 69%. Very good, very nice. And I think I'm gonna go with that too. Cobalt says, gonna go genuinely for B for the same reasons as Jade. Just personal choice. I've adjusted to tea too much, so I think I could actually tolerate sweet water. That's what I'm saying. And it says too sweet, but yeah. But what if that's really bad because nothing is too sweet for me, so it would just be like actual syrup. Okay, I think we're gonna go with B, and that's what chat says. Oh, everybody. Oh, lots of agreement. I just feel like there's so you have to eat way more food like varieties than oh, I don't want to do war stuff. Mm, boring. Ooh. Okay, this one is an interesting one. Let's see. This one's a little oopsies. Oops, I'm trying to add an option. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Either always fall in love too easily or always have a hard time falling in love. You guys have immediately picked B. Hold on. Let me put you onto something. When they say, because when I think of falling in love, I don't think, like, yes, it could be like romantic love, but I interpret it as like falling in love with somebody just like, you know, like I say to my friend, like, I love you as a friend. I love you, my sister. I love you, you know, Bentley. I love you, Pizza Hut. But mind you, you could get hurt so much though. But if you, but then I feel like you would see a lot of good in people, and maybe like to have a hard time falling in love is seems like a self-protective move. I don't want to get up. This is supposed to be a silly, goofy stream, but I just think that if you were to open yourself up to falling in love too easily, you might get hurt, but you then have more love in your life. Whereas if you choose to shut yourself off, not shut yourself off, because I guess you just have a hard time. I just think that if you're receptive to love, then you might get hurt, but then you also get to love. I don't know. I just don't know. This is a hard one. I think. Oh, Justine, falling in love is hard on the knees. That could be a freaking banging Valentine card. What can we do with that? Oh, take this, Justine. You were with your significant others, and it's a gift. I might steal this. Austin's not here, big brain. And you get them knee pads, and they're like, oh, it's Valentine's, Christmas, birthday. Open up the box, and it's a pair of knee pads, and on top it says, falling in love is hard on the knees. And then that's what you give them. Come on, that's so good. Thank you, Justine. Everybody, Justine, so huge. Okay, focus in. I struggle to tell if I'm in love or just want to be friends, but I'm also a very close-off person, so B. Cobalt says I'm torn on this one, too. I just think, like, yeah, there's just so many angles. I think, you know, overall, I would rather fall in love and have it turn out not well than never get to love ever at all. Or like have a like you would just be you could not. Well, it says hard time. It doesn't say not fall in love. I think I'd rather fall in love too easy. If they show me their true colors, you eventually go, okay, I know that I fall in love too easily. You know, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so it's saying B 55%. A is 45. Justine, that is adorable. I can't take credit for anything though. That's an error. Oh, no, you wouldn't. Don't tell me that. I would have. No, I'm still giving you full credit. 100% agree with Jade in the sense that falling in love is too easy, can be platonic. That's kind of yeah, I guess if it was like a romantic love, it'd be a little different, but I just took love as like just the general love. Also, I am having such a hard time reading comments. You guys are so far away. I went to my eye doctor last week and I got some new specs and the doctor was like, you genuinely need new glasses. These are really bad. And because like I'm an old lady, so my eyes have changed, and I got like really, so I cannot wait so I can finally be able to see you and see what's happening. So that's very exciting. Yeah, so that's very good. Anyways, guys, I'm having a hard time, but don't worry, I will soon be able to read again if I ever learn. Okay, so it's looking like B, and I think A, but I will go with what the people are saying. Okay. Looks like, oh, a lot of people agree. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, I don't, stop talking about, ooh, okay. Here's a new one, and I feel like I might know which way this one's gonna go. Okay. Either never be able to go out during the day or never be able to go out during the night. Vampire or backwards vampire. Okay. Oh, Cal platonically can say I love you. Right there, Cal. Yeah, everybody smooches to Cal. Honest to genuinely, 100% never be able to go out during the night. Okay, here's a little confession. Nobody go. Okay, so I was a little kid. When I was a little kid, I had many issues. One of the biggest issues is I was I was dumb. I was dumb as a little kid. It was I had a lot of worries that did not need to be worried about as a little kid, and there was just many things that scared the hell out of me, and so a lot of it had to do with the night, and I was constantly afraid of the apocalypse, and I was just a neurotic little child. We've gone through stuff, no longer a problem as much, but the night used to scare the crap out of me, and I used to have a hard time going out. Made it very hard for my parents, but that's not a problem anymore so much. However, even to this day, when the sun goes down and it's night, I like it, but I feel way more uncomfortable when there's the sun out and people. And I used to be a really bad night owl, not bad. I used to be a night owl really like a lot. I've since switched. And what I did like about the night in that aspect is it's so quiet, nobody's really talking to you, you get to hang out, but I was always at home. I would never be out and about at night. It is so beautiful, and like with the moon and like this is part of the confession, guys. I had a thing with the moon when I was a kid, and this is just, you know what, it's fine. I'm an adult now, I can talk about it. Yeah, so I do, and I genuinely find that if I'm at home too much and I'm not out like I think I'm a day person. As much as I love the quiet of night, there's just something very like I feel way less anxious during, and nobody asked about this and everybody's picking me up, so I just needed to tell you that's what it was. So everybody, no, you guys are big. I keep getting it flipped. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so NDG says you already don't go out at night. That's true. Unless you have like maybe shift work where you'd have to go out. Tiger says, oh man, I'm a night person, but my parents won't let me go out at night, so when I'm 100 years old. But you know what, the thing is it doesn't say that you have to go to bed, like you just don't go outside. The only thing is where I live, it gets really dark really early in the wintertime, so that would be a bummer, but even then, it's so cold outside that why would I want to go out to begin with? But, Cobalt says, I love going out at night. However, I feel like I'm not going out during the day could be slightly more problematic. Though that's true, and like you would like things wouldn't really be open. Your friends might be asleep. You get lonely, I feel, if you can never go out during the day. Scribble says, as of right now, I'd say B, but when I move out and have my own place, I'd say night. But does that mean out in general, or you can't physically be outside, or you just can't go to events? I assumed it not be able to go out night, go like outside at all at night. Maybe let's say you can't leave your property, like you're like if you have to let your dog out, that's fine, but you can't like go to McDonald's or something like that. Okay, so it's looking like B, and I think I agree with you guys. Oh, NDG says, have a reminder so I don't miss a live stream. LOL. Every Tuesday, baby. Every Tuesday this time. Also, if you're not in this Discord, it's at my Tootsies, I sometimes just randomly stream, just when it it strikes me. So I'll post pings, ats, when I'm about to go live. So, yeah. You also wouldn't get enough vitamin D. That's true, Queen. I have one of those little lights that another person could get, but I don't think, it's just not the same. Okay. So B, I think, is the winner, and I agree with that. Oh, yeah, lots of people agree. Oh, and lots of stores are closed. That's true. Oh, we did that leprechaun one. I remember that one. Okay. I want ones that are like we can discuss. We can chat. Oh god. We did that one before. Hold on. We'll find one. We'll find a good one. Okay, let's see. Well, that one, there's oh my god. Ooh, did we do this one? I don't know if we did, but I want to do this one again. If we have, I don't, chat, do you remember, have we done this one? We'll see. Okay. Sorry, me being picky now. I want to just get to the good ones. I don't want fluff pieces. Okay. See who actually, oh yeah, sorry, stream might be a little behind, but see who actually loves you or see who hates you. Did we do this one? We did? We'll see. If more people say we did this one, I feel like we did actually. Now that we talk about it, actually, I think you're right. Okay, hold on. Let me end the poll. Let's find a new one. Oh, we definitely did the shampoo one before. Okay. Here we are. Oh, Starry says, I don't have the emotional stability to see who hates me. Amen. I would just be wrecked. Hold on. Ooh, okay, here we go. Always, sorry, I was skipping through so many. I want a good one, and I'm fine with being picky. Always be clueless or always be paranoid. They do say ignorance is bliss, and as much as I wouldn't like to be clueless, I think you'd live a happier life. Not saying you can't be unhappy being paranoid, but I feel like that is more like mental health detrimental. Plus, if you like, I was gonna say, do you know if you're clueless? But I guess that's literally the opposite. But that's not to say that if you're paranoid, you cannot be clueless. I guess vice versa, though. I think always clueless. As much as, you know, I don't want to be ignorant about things, I'd much rather do that because, yeah. I think by this, I feel like this one's, yeah, I think I'd rather be clueless, you know? If I can just be a little guy, oftentimes in my brain it's just white noise buzzing sound and the soft, distant sound of a Yoshi going, that's often what I live with on a day-to-day basis, so, yeah, I don't know. I think I would much rather that than be paranoid. So, 50-50. Oh, okay, let's see what chat's saying. Everyone here is funny and cool. Amen, Fern. Amen. That was the last one. Okay. I'm gonna pick Clueless, and it looks like A is also Clueless. That one was kind of an easy one. Okay, let me find another good one. Ooh. Ah! Ooh! Oh my god, here's a good one. Alrighty, thank you for your patience as we skipped through a lot of good ones, but I'm just goofy. Okay, this next one. Never see an animal ever again or have a 70% chance of getting attacked by any animal you see. Here's the thing though. Does that mean, like, I see my dog every 20 minutes? Like, she's constantly in my sight. I'm constantly in her sight. We're BFFs. Does that mean 70% of the time, every time she sees me, she's about to kick my butt? Because she could win. She would win. She's feisty. She's fast. And Egg, oh god, don't get me started on Egg. She's crafty. Okay. Can we? Okay, what do you guys think? It's if pets weren't a thing. But then you don't get to see your pets ever again. Okay, let's just say, do we assume that pets don't count? We're just saying any wild animals for the getting attacked because your pets trust you. I think, right? Can I look at cartoon animals? Can I look at like Mickey Mouse, or is that off the table too? Is Mickey Mouse gonna throw me down? I don't like that. Mickey Mouse got some freaking, I feel like, juice behind those wiggly arms. No. Okay, pets don't count. Okay, I think that's an agreement. Any pet that lives in your house at this moment does not count because I would be afraid to sleep. I'd sleep with both eyes open. I think I would have a 70% chance of... Man, zoos are off limit. Circuses are off limit. Any place that has more than 10 animals at any given time, off limit. Do bugs count? Or is an ant gonna come up with me, or come up to me and show me his little fists? I can't do that. Oh, and there's like what, rabbits and stuff? Oh god, I don't know. There's a lot of animals. I just gotta look away. That's a well, oh, but it's like once you, what if it accidentally pops up in your line of sight? I think I think, I mean, I don't want to lose my pet, so I think I gotta go with B. And it's looking like B is winning quite a bit. You'd be that's a super good point, Queen. You'd constantly be bombarded. You would constantly be bombarded by birds trying to trick me up here with these tongue twisters. Amen, dude. You know, well, I don't know if you guys have this in the States. I think you do. But when geese fly and they fly in a V, some of them are freaking dive bombing you and like pooping on your head. There's a lot of geese around here. There's a lot of many things. That's it. Yeah, I think B. It looks like you, but the whole never seen an animal again. Bentley, sorry to say, I would not have a smile on my face ever if I didn't have Bentley. So. What about hamsters? They're cute and small. Sure, they can't hurt you, can they? But if you got 10 hamsters, 7 of them are working together. And they're coming and they're like, we are putting you in the hamster wheel. Baby, open up. Not you, the wheel I meant. In any case. I think B. B. Okay. Oh, Roz, they totally can. Oh no, Roz. Don't go to Roz's house. I don't want to do that one. Ugh. Oh. Some of these I feel like are just so easy. That one's just Facebook. I didn't put this, but that's funny. Be only able to subscribe or only be able to like the video. Oh, who? Come on. Now you guys have to. What a trick of the light. My god. Okay, skip past that one. Some of these are goofy as hell. Ooh, here's, ooh, it's a good one. Okay. Hard one. Alrighty. Live stream your entire life for everyone to see, or anyone around you can hear your thoughts for the rest of your life. Ah! What? So, okay, so like if you're on a phone call, the way I take it, saying around you can hear your thoughts, Pitney, doing fine back there? I'm gonna say in the same room. I think I would rather that, to live stream your entire life for everyone to see. You will never have a poop in peace for the rest of your days. Mind you, maybe you would just get over it. Hang on though. Hang on. If you are streaming your life for everyone to see, tell me that advertisers aren't going to want to get in on that. I'd be like, I feel like I've heard somebody say this too, where it's like, oh, I'm just going to, oh, I love Mentos, and then you eat Mentos, and everybody's like, oh my god, you know, Mentos, delicious. And it's like advertising. You get so much money by just doing like, but then you'd be a super big sellout. But then they would see you making these deals, and the jig would be up. So I don't know. I still think that you could use it. Plus, I don't know. Would people try and get? And do they even want to watch a stream? Like, I could be like on like YouTube, like, and like, you know, and it's just a stream that is on, but maybe nobody finds it. You know what I mean? Or is it like up in the middle of somewhere? Break the camera? Oh my god, but then they'd see you break the camera and they'd add a new one. Tiger says, just isolate yourself so no one can hear you and you're good. That's kind of the way I was thinking. I just tell Austin, because he's the person I see every day, all the time. I just say, Austin, the thoughts and opinions of this Jaden do not represent the thoughts and opinions of this Jaden. And he'd be like, what? And I'd be like, dang, he's cute. And then I'm like, oh, he heard me say that. Would the POV come from your eyes? Ooh, just don't point the camera at certain directions. See, I didn't take it like, I took it as like you, or your light, like it is like a camera like floating where you are. Because it doesn't say... No, I think it means like you are stream. It would be like you were like vlogging, I would imagine. Looking like A's winning. Yeah, I don't know. I think me, personally, I would think anybody can hear your thoughts, because I would just be like, sorry, Austin. But, oh yeah, there was one streamer on Twitch who streamed his life for a month, I think it was. Did you guys, did you ever watch, Even Stevens? Austin just came home for a second. But he lived in a glass box and like everybody could see him. Anyways, it reminds me of that. But, and so it's looking like A is winning. That one's a hard one. That one is a hard one. A lot of strain on relationships. That's true. And I have many incohesive thoughts. We did that one for sure. I did that one. Mm. Whoa. Whoa. This one's so ridiculous. This was kind of funny, but let's see. Let's see. Okay. So this is such a brutal question. Shatter the minds of the people that you speak to, or severely beat up people that you touch. Grandma, I love you, but don't hug me on my birthday. I can't have that on my hands. Literally. I feel like you could live life not touching people. Very sad. But it is possible. You could put on oven mitts. You could put on a baseball helmet, or no. What's the helmet that covers, like, with a hockey mask? You could cover up, and you would be sad, but you could still like hug people. Because I'm taking that as skin touching. Whereas every time you speak to someone, what is like shatter their minds, like they can no longer function? Like, Scribble says, shatter like an emphasis? I'm not harming them, right? Are they? That's a thing. Do they just become like not able to function after? Or are you just like blowing their mind? You just tell them something like, you're like, yeah, man, I seriously, shoes, keep your feet from touching the ground. They're like, oh my God. And then they have to like sit down for a little bit. They're like, I never thought about it that way. Or are they just like now just unable to function? I don't know. I think B. Oh my God, A people. I'm so curious. Why are you picking A? Because I feel like that you touch, also severely beat up the people you touch. You could use that for bad. Like if I see somebody beating somebody else up that shouldn't be beating them up, I'll use my beat up powers for good to beat up the bad guy. Just don't touch the don't touch the person who's not supposed to get beaten up. But and think of all the way if you could become a wrestler, because it says severely beat up, but do they also severely beat up you in the process? It's looking like B is winning, and I think I agree, just for the sole fact that that one feels more avoidable. Cobalt, as much as I'd like it'd be hard, I'd likely go with B. I can oh my God, I can't risk brain combustion, brain explosion. Justine says I'd pick A just because you can't replace this. That's a good point. Sensation of touch, but there are many ways to communicate that don't I didn't think about that. Typing, sign language, there's like many. Yeah, you're completely, there's way more than that. I'm just having, apparently somebody spoke to me, my brain's gone. But definitely. That's true. Okay. Looking like 50-50. I think I'm still gonna say this because it's just like skin. I think I took it as skin to skin, but okay, what else do we have here? Snooze fest. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. To the next one we go. Only eat fruits. Only eat vegetables. Let's see. I'm not going to say anything until you guys start voting because I have strong thoughts on this. Nobody's voted. Okay, I guess I'll just say my thoughts. 100% only eat vegetables. I like fruits. Apples, specifically. But when it comes down to it, I could go without fruits. Like, I like strawberries and apples, bananas. But overall, it's good, I guess. A fruit to me feels like I'm trying. If I'm like eating a fruit, I'm like, oh, I'm trying to be a healthy queen. Like, you know what I mean? Which is not the point. But every time I'm eating a blueberry, I'm like, oh my God, think of the antioxidants. Every time I touch a strawberry, I'm like, oh my God, the fiber. But when I eat vegetables, I just like celery because celery freaking slaps. And ooh, I'm a ranch girly through and through to a problematic degree. And in my head, vegetables are but a mere vessel in which to get ranch inside of my mouth. Nothing more, nothing less. And I'll just go with that every day of the week. And I do like, there's like, I think I like so much more vegetables than I do fruits. I could go without fruits. Plus, just more excuse to eat like chocolate. Like somebody's like, oh my God, I made dessert for after supper, and somebody gave me a fruit salad. I'd say yummy, yummy. But also, I'm stopping at DQ on the way home. I'm getting myself chocolate blizzard. I'd still appreciate the hard work, but need some chocolate. So I don't know. I think I'd only. Oh no! But you wouldn't be able to do it anyways because it's only eat vegetables. I think you can doctor up vegetables more in different ways too. Like with fruits, I think you can make fruit savory, but I don't think as like a huge amount. But like I'm lumping potatoes into it being that can be like a vegetable. I don't think it technically is, but in my head it's going to be, because Pluto was also a planet when I was in school, as were potatoes being vegetables. So like potatoes in and of itself cover so much. I don't think, could you live only on fruits? I don't think so. Can you live only on vegetables? Because you can live only on potatoes, right? Or like a good amount. Ranch is Queen, you and I are gonna, remember the last question? Queen, you and I are gonna have a throwdown. Ranch is my nemesis. Couldn't be me. If I ever say I don't like ranch, shoot me, I am the imposter. I am the imposter. That is the evil twin. Don't trust her. I love ranch. It is genuinely, it goes sandwiches and then ranch. Put ranch on a sandwich. I've just ascended. Sorry, focus. I got really into the ranch. I got lost in the sauce. Oh, yeah, definitely only vegetables though. What? You guys are so going A? What? Really? You guys, just when I thought I knew you, you turn around and you pick bananas over carrots. That's fine though. That's fine. I'm just broken, but that's okay. You guys can, that's fine though. You guys can have the fruits, I'll have the vegetables. It works out, balance. It's called a healthy balance. And I'll also only eat sweet water. Queen run. I'm telling you. No, but that just means more ranch for me. I'll put ranch on genuinely anything. Okay, so it's looking like A wins, but I'm in starch disagreement, as are vegetables starchy. Oh, you guys are like 74 to 26. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, okay, don't want that. That. Oh my god. Okay, this is a good one. Okay. So, the questions are: sneeze uncontrollably for 15 minutes every day at a random time, or B, suddenly become completely naked for 5 minutes once a month at every time. At random time. Sorry. Suddenly become, okay, let me try that again. Sneeze uncontrollably for 15 minutes once every day. Sneeze, or become naked 5 minutes. I made it somehow more confusing the second time I read it. Anyways, sneezing once a day or naked 5 minutes once a month. I feel like you'd have to do, like, yes, sneezing would suck, but that's 15 minutes. It sucks. I mean, hopefully you aren't, like, driving a car or something like that, or, like, flying an airplane. That would really suck. But, I mean, if you could be anywhere, and you would live on fear itself if you could be any 5 minutes. Once you get it done for the month, though, that's kind of nice. But, like, what if you're, like, at somewhere, like, that is like, what if you're at a funeral and all of a sudden, whoop, there goes your shirt. Uh-oh, Granny doesn't like that. Like, well, sorry, that was such a bad. In any case, I don't want to. I mean, it's, if you're at home in the middle of the night, you come naked, perfect, exit, fixed. But what if you become naked and you're sleeping for the month and you don't even realize? What if you sleep naked? Too many questions, but I definitely think A. Yeah, I feel like you could, for 15 minutes once a day, you could be like, because I feel like lots of people do like meditation or like have self-reflection for 15 minutes. I don't think you get to pick at the time, but you could just use that time when you're sneezing to do some like journaling. And as you're writing, you're like, and your pen goes flying across the room. Oh, Rozzy says, I can laugh about uncontrollable sneezes. I can laugh about uncontrollable sneezes. I can't laugh about randomly being naked. Well, you could laugh, Roz, but I think that you might have some questions. But I think it totally depends on, like, where you are, of course. But the fact that you don't get to pick it, and, like, it looms around you like a tiger hunting you at night. The nakedness of your body, being exposed to, like any part. I don't know. There's so many inopportune places for you to be, and you'd have to avoid so many places. Cobalt says, personally A, though you could technically prepare for both. But could you prepare for both? How would you, for the naked one? Like, because you don't know, I don't know, how would you prepare for that one? I guess you could just always, like, keep a blanket on you. Maybe, but does it just make, it says completely naked, so if you're holding anything, I would imagine that goes bye-bye. Okay, so it's looking like A squeaked ahead just a little bit. And I think that's what I vote for too. So I think we'll go with that one. Let's see what the people say. Chat is 54. Oh, it's pretty close. 68% to 32. Yep, I think we're right. Did we do this one again? I don't think so, but if we did, we're revisiting it. Okay. I have a sip of my ginger ale here. Okay. Never have to sleep again, never have to eat again. I love both of these activities, but it says have to. And I think that's the operative word. It doesn't say you can't sleep again or you cannot eat again. So I think sleep. There's so many times that I could be like, oh no, like you can just work all the time. You don't have to sleep. So, but like to eat, plus then if you don't have to eat, does your metabolism still go? I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't because you wouldn't have to be doing that. So I think I never want to sleep again. Think of the productivity. Think of all the time that you could save. You could just do anything. But you can't go outside apparently on the other question. But Fernpool says sleeping goes bye-bye. I hate sleeping. I love sleeping. I hate falling asleep. Once I'm asleep though, leave me to my devices. I'm having honk shoe time in dreamland. But up until then, I hate the process. Why do I have to pretend to be asleep? Just knock me out. Just let me flip a switch. Cobalt says, I was just assuming that it would mean, for the last one, bare clothes, meaning you could still cover up with other means. I don't know. I feel like completely naked is like completely naked. But that's the thing with these questions. There's so many loopholes. There's another game I was going to play with you guys. It was called Would You Press the Button? But so many of the questions were so just like inappropriate, like not, I'm just like, this is stupid and this is not something that's like fine to talk about. So we didn't play that game, but I want to do more of these, but we're like running out of them because we keep passing them. So we should do a thing where we submit them. What do you guys, would you do something like that? It's focusing. But you can sleep if you wanna, but you don't have to. Exactly, Vern. And I think that's what we have to focus on, the fact that you don't have to do these things. So, but I think the thing is, if you, oh my god, beatboxing. If you never have to eat again, but you do choose to eat, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Austin, thoughts? Never have to sleep again, never have to eat again.
Probably never sleep.
Amen. So much productivity.
Exactly.
Yep. Okay. There. Austin has it. 80% has it. I agree. I'm with that too. Out of here. And the poll. My god. Yep. Oh, and it lines up with us. Okay. Look at this. This one's kind of goofy, but we'll do it. Alrighty. Get 100 million right now or receive 3 wishes from a genie right now. Hear me out. Take the million. And the reason I say, because genies are a word that I want to. Genies are jerks, and they oh, we got some eggs Samar. Hold on, because you say genie, I would like $100 million, and they say bet, and then give you like $100 million in like play money, like Monopoly money. You're like, damn it, don't do that. Like there's so many things that they could mess with you. Here, also have some eggs Samar in these trying times. Good stuffy. Yeah, like why chance it? 100 million would I set. I couldn't ask for more. And I wouldn't, because I can't. But I feel like the genie is not my friend. The genie wants to mess me up. So, one moment, please. Sorry about that. Something in my throat here. Yeah, so I just think the genie is gonna cause me trouble. And I would get, before I made any wish, I would have to like think about it for so long, and I'd have to think of every angle, and they're smarter than me because they're a genie, and so they're just gonna no, you know. I think the million. Holly says, I wish for $1 million to appear in my bank account. He says bet, and it's illegally funded, wired from somewhere stolen, and the police are at your door saying knock knock knock, I'm coming to get that money, or you have to pay taxes on it, or the government's like, hey, how'd you get that money, and they audit you. What if it's a nice genie, says NDG. What if it's not a nice genie? I can't make that choice, you know what I mean? I cannot risk it. If I had $100 million, that's it. I gotta clean my glasses while we're talking, so. You guys you comment and I'll read them when we come back. Ask me any genie question right this moment and I will somehow make it worse. I will be the genie. Start making wishes, people, and watch how much I can twist it. I'm gonna clean his glasses. And you'll see what I mean by taking the millions. I wish to never get sick. Boom, he kills you. You're dead. Never sick again. Bad genie. Naughty genie. Or, yeah, that's like that. I think that's what he would do. Oh, what's the difference between a djinn and a genie? I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. When I say, I'm just assuming a magic person who can grant you wishes. I don't know. I just think the potential for them to be naughty and to mess with you would outweigh the risks, or outweigh the benefits that they might not. Genies are less likely to loophole you. I don't know, guys. Should we Google? A lot of you are picking B. If it's a good genie who's not going to be naughty, I'll pick that. But I have trust issues. I'm thinking that he's gonna mess me up. I wish to become a prince. Hang on. He makes you, this might work. He makes you a principal of a school. Or he makes you a prince of somewhere like super random with only like 2 people who live in there. I wish, oh, now I feel like I'm gonna just be a jerk. I wish for my mom to be happy and healthy. You know what? Granted. I'm granting that one. I'm not even gonna change it. Okay, so it's looking like B. It's looking like B is overwhelming. You guys are very trustworthy people. I think I love the optimism in this, and you know what? You guys are changing my mind on it. I will pick that. Andrew says, "How's the stream?" Andrew, we need to know your answer before we continue on. Would you rather get 100 million right now or 3 wishes from a genie? Cobalt says, I think my optimistic heart would have to go with genie. I feel like having that possibility gives you more leeway. And you could learn to love the genie. I mean, they could learn to love you. But what if you accidentally make a wish? You're like, I can't think of anything. But you could accidentally wish for something. And is it like, I wish, I can't think of anything. Take my word for it. Andrew says, give me the wishes. Okay, looks like everybody's saying B. Andrew's also saying B. B we go. Okay, we'll do a couple more here. Next up, we have, oh my god. Okay, let's see. This one's an interesting one. Oh, thank you. Icky, what are you pointing? Just touching my shirt. Okay, have all your dreams granted, but have a 10% chance of instant death. Be forever cursed with very mild inconveniences. What now? Okay, so with a 10% chance of instant death, it's a pretty high chance. But you would only need one, and your dream would be, I wish that my dreams didn't have a 10% chance. But that first one would still have a 10% chance. So it's really a 90%. I don't know math, actually. Actually, I do know math. 5 plus 8 is a number, and I know it. I just know it. Aren't nightmares also dreams? Oh, dreams. Oh, okay. When I thought dreams, now hang on, that's changing my mind. Dreams, I have funky dreams. I assume like dreams like are wants and wishes. But if it's like dreams in sleep, that's different. That's it. Everything. If that's the case, I'm going back to high school 700 times because I constantly dream that I'm in math class. 10% isn't that much, says Claudia. For one, yes. For one time, it's not that much. Well, it is that much, but the same time, if you're, I don't know, I feel like if you can wish, your first dream or your wish is to not have that chance. It's only a one-time 10% chance. I don't know. Do you guys take it as dream in Sleepy Town or dream wants and wishes? I feel like I have so many defenses for the last question. I just can't put them into words right now. With the genie one, that one is tricky. That one is the genie question. So 1 out of 10 times you could die, or how mild are the, that I didn't think about. How are the mild inconveniences? Because not gonna lie, there are some days that the most, like if they build up, I'm about to seriously just go on a rampage and throw something in the air. And hopefully it's something soft and little and nobody's around. Because I can, and it's just like, ooh, like, you know, like even if you drop your keys and you try and pick it up like 400 times, you keep missing, I would just lose my mind. I'd be like, fine, I don't even want the keys. And I'd kick them. But then when I kick them, I'd stub my toe and be like, get, and then I'd be like jumping around because my foot hurts. There's just so many things. It could just be unending. I don't know. You guys are 50-50. I'm 50-50. I don't know. Okay. I think, I'm scared. I don't want to have a 10% chance. Well, if it's just, okay, we'll do B. I'm making the executive decision. Okay. Oh. Okay, we did this one last, I'm pretty sure. We did that one. Oh. Yeah. Oh, this one's easy. I'm not gonna do this one, but this one's so easy. Never age physically or never age mentally. I mean, I'm fine where I'm at right now. I'm a little goofball. I'm fine with being goofball forever. But I guess it depends on how old you are. Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay, here's a good one. This. Oh, I have to end the poll. That's the problem. Okay. Oopsies. You'd be a baby forever? Oh, that's true. I just assumed it's gonna start from where we are right now. Also, can you guys hear Ben in the background? Chat dog. Okay, have a brain freeze every time you drink or have a toothache every time you eat. Oh, I'm gonna go for brain freeze. I don't, because a brain freeze eventually like dissipates. With a toothache, no, I hate teeth stuff. I hate like toothaches. Absolutely not. Brain freeze would suck. How would that work if you, that's a good question, Sprinkle. How would that work? I feel like it would just be still the sensation. Because you can fix it by, like, when you put your tongue at the top of your mouth, like, you can fix it that way. So I think it would go past you. Brain freeze, I don't drink that much. That's true. Or you could, like, could you get, like an intravenous, or no, what's that thing? That's very extreme. You can get, I feel like brain freeze and if you just, like, yeah, I think I'm gonna still go brain freeze. Toothache? Oh, that's gonna wreck your whole day. And Roz is right. Toothaches are so debilitating. They absolutely, definitely can be, and they like, I feel like, can give you headaches and stuff. I guess so would a brain freeze, but, I don't know. And now maybe this is a little odd, but sometimes when I get brain freeze, it's kind of like ooh, like I don't like it, but I'm like, brain freeze. And it's such a, this is kind of dumb, but it's such a human thing. Every time you have a brain freeze, you have to tell people, like, oh my God, I got a brain freeze. And it's like, I hate having brain freeze. You're like, right. And I don't know. I just feel like it's always just such a ha 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 when it happens. But when you have a toothache, everybody's like, oh, that sucks. But brain freeze, I feel, and why did they name it such a goofy name? I definitely, oh, look, 100%. That is the first time that we've had 100%. And you know what, guys? I'm so there with you. I'm 100% there with you. Yep. That's it. Okay, and that poll. That was easy peasy. What do we have now? Okay, no, I don't want that. Oh, I think we did that one too. Did that one. Did that one. Get out of here. Oh, we did that one kind of. Okay. This one will be the last. No, I don't like this one. I need a good one to end it on. Let's find a good one. Ooh. Oh, that last one was actually kind of a good one. Can I go back? Nope, sure can't. Okay, that's fine. Ugh. Get out of here. Ooh, some of these are so nasty. I'm like apparently very okay. Here's one. Here's one. This will be our very last one. We've gone through quite a bit, and I'm just being picky now. Alrighty, the last one. Grow a pumpkin-sized nose when you lie, or grow donkey ears when you're jealous. Okay, hear me out on this one. Hey, how are you guys doing? I think I would grow a pumpkin-sized nose because I feel like when you lie, it's like, and sometimes it's like white lies and stuff like that. But you're making an active choice, like, well, in theory, you're being like, I'm going to lie, I'm going to do this. You can't necessarily control when you're jealous. You know what I mean? Like, and like, there's certain things that I'm like, I'll like when I see a nice car, all of a sudden whoosh, my ears go up. Or if like I'm trying to be, I don't know, I feel like I have more control over a pumpkin-sized nose than I would over donkey ears. Neither are great. And a pumpkin-sized nose, good gourd, that would suck. But I think of the two, the donkey ears, that's out of your control. No, Claudia. Donkey ears, I lie way too much. So, Claudia, that's funny. Justine says, actual donkey ears? I think that is true. That is true, Justine. But then what if somebody else, oh, what if you're jealous of people that don't have donkey ears? Then you're stuck with them forever. I don't like that often, but I get jealous quite often. And I feel like a jealous thing oftentimes is just very human. Like it is just human nature to because it's no wait, no. What's the difference between jealousy and envy? I think I might be thinking envy actually. I need to hold on. I gotta Google this one moment, please. Let me Google it on my phone. That'll be faster. Okay. Jealousy, oopsies, versus envy. Oops. Okay, here we go. Although many people consider envy and jealousy synonymous, they actually have distinct meanings. Very good. Envy is the painful feeling of wanting what someone else has, like attributes or possessions. If you're jealous, oh, you feel threatened, protective, or fearful of losing one's position or situation to someone else. See, I was thinking envy. I still keep the same thing, but I definitely was thinking envy. Damn. Oh my god. I don't know. I think Roz, I'm jealous always, but donkey ears are cute. That's true. And it could be like a little like quirky thing. Like, I mean, you could just be like, yeah, these are my little donkey ears. I think of the two, donkey ears would be cuter, and like a pumpkin-sized nose. Ow. Oh my god. You know what? I think you guys should change my mind. Yeah. Because, I do prefer lie because you get to choose, but donkey ears? What the heck? Let's be an ass. All together. Good question. What's the difference? I think it's straight up donkey ears, like animal ears. That would be cool. Would you have your human ears as well as donkey ears? I just imagine that your donkey ears would be like whoop from your top of your head. But that's a good point. It doesn't say your ears turn into donkey ears when you're jealous. Maybe you just have an extra pair on the top of your head. Interesting. So yeah, donkey ears, pumpkin nose. Okay, I think that's it. And I think that will be where we close it off because we're running out of ones. I'm going to have to set up a page where we submit our own because these ones are boring town. But still good. Thank you guys for hanging out, for chatting. Oh no, Ivy Beam, I'm so sorry. We're just about to end stream. I'm so sorry, buddy. Satellite. That's a good point. I didn't really think about it. A pumpkin-sized nose ain't gonna do a whole lot for you, but donkey-sized ears, you can hear anything anywhere. You can listen, you can be really jealous of, I don't know why you need to hear something, but you could use that to your advantage. Alrighty, fam. Thank you for hanging out, for streaming this lovely Tuesday. I think possibly if everything, if it ends up everything, the stars align, we're planning on streaming over at Austin's channel tomorrow night. Possibly, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully that's still the case because I just outed him if it's not. But so definitely check out his channel if you're not already subscribed. It's a good old time. And I think sometime this week I'll probably be streaming again. I can't get rid of my goofy little butt. Thank you for hanging out with me, and we will see you all so soon. Smooch.